What is up, guys? Today I'll be doing another haircut video. In this video I'm going to do a high fade with a light comb over and possibly a Z-line in the middle over here. Definitely it's going to be better than the last video, and hope you guys check out the last one as well and see so you can compare. So first we're going to start with our big razor right here, and then we're going to plug it in. This is going to be the step-by-step tutorial sort of on how I cut my own hair. Yeah, so we just use the razor. I usually trim it up to the ear length over here, so it'll be a little short, and then I use the first clipper to shave this side off, and then blend it in with the second clipper on top. So we're gonna go right ahead and start with our razor right here. So definitely you gotta be aware of not going too high, because that would really destroy the haircut that you want. You can also press down like this for a better smooth transition. Alright, so I'm going to have it at this length. This is the length that I want. So we're going to remove excess hair. This side would be even basically. And then the other side, we're going to do the same. Make it to the top, same position. Alright, and once you have both sides done, you can start with your number one. Number one, we're going to use the clipper number one right here. We're just going to slide it right on top of this razor. Just clip it on. And then you can start with your second part. I usually cut it up to the temple area down there, because you want your hair to blend in. And then we're going to do the other side basically, the same thing. Make sure your hairline or your line is the same so it looks even. So once we got the first clipper done, as you can see, there's kind of like two shades of black. This is a lighter color, darker color. We want this to be the darkest color. It's easier to see that way too. So we're going to go ahead and get our second clipper, clipper number two, attach it to the razor, clip it on, and then we're going to start working the third side. So make sure you always have a line right here, or determine a line by dragging all your hair to your left side or your right side, whichever you prefer. And make sure you don't cut or trim any hair across this line, but to the right of the line. So similar to the first and second steps, you're going to do this for both sides as well to make it even. Pull back all your hair from here, and then just trim it down like here. So once you do this, go across the line. Make sure you also go from bottom to top, because it blends in easier and it creates a smooth transition. Now we're going to go ahead and do the other side. So we now finished the left side. Always push up, remember that. And then if you see any axis here or here that doesn't really like smooth out or is even with the other side, make sure you just sweep across, and that can just get rid of any irregularities. But you can also use your scissors definitely if you don't feel comfortable using a razor. Now we're going to do the back. So for the back, I always use a number one. Definitely it's the same concept. You want to go from shallow and then it becomes higher. So you want that smooth transition, the black transitions. So for this one, you just go to a certain length. Definitely feel it when it hits this middle line. You stop using the number one. and you use the number 2. But if you want a really high fade or a short haircut, you can just definitely stick with number 1. So yeah, you can push up slowly like this, and then make sure that you always get each column going from right to left or left to right. So if you see this hair over here, this like puffy hair, you can either use your number 2 and get rid of it, or use your scissors. In this case, I'm going to cut it really short, so I'm going to keep on using the number 1. And then you can see your tall hair over here, which is a bit higher, then you would just stop in that area. Since I don't feel any excess hair on the top, I'm going to stop. So we cleared out our sides and our back. They're pretty tapered now. Now we're just going to go for the top. What I like to do sometimes, if you want to cut it short, would just be take your middle part, and if you see the excess hair up here, you'd cut it down and keep on cutting until all of this part is gone, and your finger would show a certain length, and that's a really good indicator of this. So for this part, since I want to keep it a bit long, I want to have it grow out. I'm not going to cut the top, but I would definitely make sure that the sides are even. So we're going to go ahead and trim this thing. So during using your scissors, always try to be safe and put your ear down like this, but if you're confident, and I've done it multiple times, you can definitely just feel if you're cutting the right spot. So I can see a lot of hair in the back, so that's why I'm just cutting them off right now, the ones that you can't reach with a razor. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the next phase of the haircut. We did the front, we did the back, we did the sides. Now we're going to do some hair washing. First, I bought something called Blackwood for Men. This is the Active Man shampoo. Basically, it helps you remove the oil and the buildup inside your hair. And there's essential products such as ALOE and also another root component. And then I'm going to use a conditioner that helps you moisturize your hair after over styling or a long day. And then lastly, I'm going to use a styling gel that's going to help you hold your hair. It's not very sticky. It's going to help you last your hold for the entire day. Unlike other ones which are very firm, this is very lightweight. So now we're going to start with the hair wash. Just let your hair rinse for a while without applying any liquid whatsoever. Make sure you do warm water because that's the best for your hair. Make sure you soak the back if you're doing this yourself. Normally, a lot of hairstylists would give you a hair massage when they help you rinse your hair. And sometimes I do that by myself as well. And once you rinse off your hair and it's basically all wet like this, you can apply the shampoo first. We're just going to squirt a little and then just rub it in. Now we're just going to turn on the water and we're going to let it rinse. We're going to get all the soap out before we apply the moisture or the conditioner. With the conditioner, squirt some out. And this should moisturize your hair automatically. We're going to apply more conditioner. Just rub it in the front. After you apply the conditioner, now we're going to go rinse our hair again, just like shampoo. Make sure you get all the components out. So after we rinse our hair, it's definitely going to be wet, so make sure you use some paper towels and dry it before you apply the gel, or it's not going to be very effective. Just dry your hair. So we want it to be semi-dry, also semi-moisture. That's why this is the best time to apply gel. And we're just going to take our sculpting gel and apply it to our hair. So a little bit should be fine. I did like a medium amount. Just rub it with 2 hands. And normally you would just push back your hair, grab it from the back. When you grab it, it has a certain style. So since we're doing a short comb over, we're just going to push it to the left. Basically just drag it out like this. Make sure you use your hand like this, like a paw, and then just flip it over. And also get your back hair. So it's going to lean to one side like this. And now we're going to start with the Z-line. So right now we have finished the top sides, the back. Now if you want to add in any additional arrangements, you can add like a Z-line of here, which I'm going to do. But first you can remove your razor. Definitely you should clean everything out once you're done. For the most part, I'm going to take this mini razor right here, which is powered on a AA battery. And we're just going to turn on this razor right here. And then we can start on this side. I'm going to start with the Z-line. Begin right here. Just press your blade right into the loop right here. Thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you found it informative. If you liked any of the products I used for Blackwood for men, please go on to their website in the link description, and I have a promo code that gives you 20% off of your order. You can apply it automatically and get it shipped right to your place. It's very convenient, and this is a product that I recommend for new hairstylists to use, as it provides great nutrition for hair and great style. Thanks for watching.